In the frozen expanses where Cold War operatives moved like ghosts through pine forests and across tundra, one challenge superseded all others: securing clean drinking water without betraying your position. While Hollywood depicts espionage through shootouts and car chases, the reality was far more elemental. Agents operating behind enemy lines in Scandinavia, Alaska, and the Soviet interior faced a paradox that could mean the difference between mission success and catastrophic failure. Fire meant detection. Detection meant death. Yet the human body demands water, and in subzero conditions, where metabolism accelerates and dehydration strikes with merciless speed, finding pure hydration without flame became an art form unto itself. Picture a Soviet reconnaissance team huddled in a snow-covered Finnish forest, their breath visible only in controlled intervals. They've collected water from a partially frozen stream, but bacterial contamination could incapacitate them as surely as any bullet. Here the freeze-thaw technique became their silent ally. Understanding that pure water freezes at a higher temperature than contaminated water, these operatives would fill their canteens only 3/4 full and allow them to partially freeze overnight in their packs. Come morning, they'd carefully pour off the remaining liquid, which carried concentrated impurities, minerals, and potential pathogens. The ice that remained, when slowly melted against their bodies throughout the day, provided significantly cleaner hydration. This wasn't perfect purification, but combined with chemical treatment, it dramatically reduced their risk, while leaving no thermal signature for enemy infrared detection. Every Cold War field operative carried a small arsenal against microscopic threats. The distinctive taste became synonymous with survival itself. British SAS teams operating in Norway, perfected a technique of pre-treating water before freezing, allowing the iodine to work while the canteen hung from their packs during night marches. These weren't just survival tricks, but calculated adaptations born from hard-won experience in environments where mistakes simply didn't allow second chances. When resupply became impossible and chemical tablets ran dry, operatives turned to methods older than nations themselves. Charcoal from carefully concealed fires, crushed and layered with sand, inside hollowed birch bark or repurposed equipment, created improvised filters that removed sediment and some biological threats. Moss, which was, abundant in northern forests, served as both a pre-filter and insulation. East German Stasi training manuals detailed how to construct multi-stage filtration systems using nothing but materials scavenged from the wilderness: gravel, sand, crushed pine needles, and activated carbon from burned hardwood. The process was honestly labor-intensive and time-consuming, but it left no signature, required no resupply, and could be assembled, used, and scattered within minutes. These techniques weren't merely historical curiosities, but, they actually represent humanity's endless capacity for adaptation under pressure. Today's wilderness enthusiasts and preparedness-minded individuals can, draw profound lessons from those who operated in the world's harshest environments with the added burden of remaining utterly invisible. The principles remain unchanged. Understand your environment, layer your defenses, and never rely on single-point solutions when survival hangs in the balance. If this journey into covert fieldcraft has perhaps ignited your passion for practical history and real-world skills, do subscribe to Fieldcraft Chronicles and share this knowledge with those who understand that true preparedness honors those who came before.